Hi guys, today we're going to make the Oakley Overalls with the tie straps. To start, you're going to need 2 liners, 2 main pieces, 4 straps, and 2 ruffles. And let's go ahead and get started. Start with your 2 main pieces, put them right sides together, and then you're going to go ahead and match up the sides and the inseam. And then you're going to go ahead and sew down each side and the inseam. Now that I've done that, you can see I've sewed each side and the inseam. I'm going to work on my liners. Take your liner. This is a good spot to add your tag if you're going to add a tag. Put your liners together, right sides together, and you're going to go ahead and match up and sew each side like so. And then I like to hem the bottom of my liner. You do not have to, but I just like it to be a little extra finished. So I folded under and went around with my cover stitch. That's what it looks like hemmed, and I've turned it right side out now. You can see my tag, so you can tell it's right side out. Next, let's work on our straps. So take all 4 straps. You're going to fold them in half lengthwise. Once you've done that, you're going to sew one end and down this side. Leave one end open. Now that I've sewn them, I'm going to go ahead and turn them right side out. I use a tube turner. You could also use like a straw and a chopstick. You just simply insert the straw and use your chopstick to turn it right side out. You could also use a safety pin if you do not have a tube turner or a straw. So once you've got all your straps turned right side out, we'll be ready to attach them. But first, we need to put our liner inside of our main piece, right sides together. And we're going to clip the arms, or the sides, I guess, under the arms. And we're going to go ahead and sew down each side. Do not sew the top pieces yet, just the sides. Next, we're going to go ahead and put our straps inside the overalls. Line them up with the notches you made from the pattern. Make sure your raw edge is aligned with the raw edge of the top of each part, so the front or the back. So 2 straps on the back and 2 straps on the front. I use clips to hold them in place, and when you serge across or sew across, make sure you catch the strap in both layers of fabric. Next, we've got them attached. Let's turn it right side out. So your liner will just pop inside, like so. As you can see, we have now finished the top of the overalls. We just need to work on the legs. This is the shorts version. You could fold under and hem if you do not want to add ruffles, but I wanted to add ruffles. So we're going to take our ruffle pieces and fold them in half, right sides together, and sew down that short edge for each. Now that we've done that, we're going to gather one top of each ruffle. I like to gather on my serger. I set my width to 1. My needles go about a 5. Actually, for this, I ended up bumping to a 7 to make it more gathered, and then your differentials, you're going to turn it to a 4 and a 2, and this is how we gather on a serger. As you can see, it gathers on its own. You could also gather on a regular machine. This is just the fastest way that I have found, and I like the results. Now that we've made our gathers, we're going to take our ruffles right sides together and line up that gathered edge with the bottom of the legs on your overalls. Clip around to make sure they are even, and once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and sew around in a circle to attach the gathered ruffles to each side. And then you could leave raw, you could hem under. I chose to do a lettuce hem on mine just to add a little extra something. And that is it. We are done.